Good evening, race fans. Welcome to tonight's main event. The FEG PC Cup Championship is here today at the virtual Michigan International Speedway. As always, on behalf of Team Goon Squad Broadcasting, my name is James East in the booth, bringing the action 1080p, 60 frames a second, as we get ready for a great race out here today. Right now, single car qualifying is underway for this final chase round of the championship. 4 drivers still in the chase, all battling for that top spot, trying to bring home the grand prize here tonight. But only one can walk away with it here in Michigan in these next-gen cars. You've got Kenneth McCullough Jr., Matthew Curry, Chad Ross, William Lothar, our top 4 drivers to keep an eye on tonight, as they are all going to be out there putting everything they have on the line, trying to bring home that paycheck. Now, one of the cool things here about the FEG PC.net Cup Series is even if you do not win the Chase Championship, you are still eligible for a cash prize. They will award a prize to one randomized driver in the field. Right now, James Kaufman puts it on top of provisional pole so far with a 39.98, his first time out. Chad Ross on his second lap drops a 29.87. You're watching Jose Medina in the number 24 machine. We're going to see what Jose can do out there. Always running the beautiful Ducati-sponsored machines. And Medina, his second time by a 40.18. His fastest of qualifying, but not quite good enough to put it on top of pole. Now let's keep an eye on Kenneth McCullough Jr., the number 1 machine, the Chevy Camaro. He's going to go out and knock out a quick qualifying. McCullough is one of the chase drivers to keep an eye on out here today, as he's going to try bringing home the grand prize. Eight drivers making it out tonight. Half of the field is in the Chase Championship, but everybody here at the FEGP Series, they love to race, so even if they're not in it for the money, they're going to come out and have a great time. As McCullough, let's see what he can do his first timed lap. He should have enough time to safely get in 2 laps. Not a whole lot of buffer room for the driver of the number 1, a Georgia native, out there tonight, letting it all hang loose. And I believe it's 100 laps here tonight. And so 100 laps for all these drivers to work on what they need to. And expect to see those top 4 really jogging for position. Now it is the top 4 of the chase. Whoever in that chase finishes the highest brings home the grand prize. So they don't necessarily have to win it, but all these guys are going to try and go for the gold and win it overall as well as the championship. McCullough Jr. with a 39.98, his first time lap. McCullough will be the last car on track for single car qualifying before we're underway. Let's see what McCullough has in his back pocket. Can he best Chad Ross, number 38 machine? And I don't believe he will. We may have run out of time there. We're going to take it to tonight's grid. You've got Chad Ross starting up front in the number 38. Kenneth McCullough Jr. will be starting second. Matthew Curry starting third in the number 51. James Kaufman starting fourth in his number 5 machine. William Lothar, the favorite fast Canadian, he's starting fifth tonight in the number 47. Stephen Page in the number 7 will be starting sixth on the grid. Jesse Bobo, the number 4 machine, starting seventh in tonight's lineup. And then Jose Medina will be starting 8th in the number 24. And we get ready for 100 laps here in Michigan. What's going to happen is we've got so many talented drivers out here today, but only one can walk away with the grand prize. As always, I'd like to thank our title sponsor, FEGPC.net, for putting this show on here tonight. If you're looking for some of the best custom-built desktop solutions for your sim racing needs, they've got it. Be it iRacing, Microsoft Flight Simulator, or any other resource-intensive gig, they can get you the best setup for your money. So as always, check them out, FEGPC.net. A lot of great guys over there. We're going to get all the drivers out. We're going to get our formation laps done. It's going to be Chad Ross, Kenneth McCullough Jr. starting on the front row. And we're expecting quite a show here today as all these guys have been battling hard all season long. But who's going to bring it home? It looks like, I don't know how I'm going to call this one. This is going to be tough. Pace car will be ducking in this time by, and then we're going to let them loose. The Chad Ross number 38 machine, he's the black and baby blue car on the right side of your screen. You've got Kenneth McCullough Jr. on the left side, the all-white Camaro. And they're going to wait for that green flag to drop. We got somebody blinking. That's William Lothar having a little bit of connectivity issues. But away we go. Chad Ross gets a pretty solid launch. He's got Matthew Curry in line with him. Kenneth McCullough Jr. still running the high line. He's going to get support from the number 5 of James Kaufman. But look at Chad Ross go, and they're already crashing. The caution will come out on lap 1 of the championship round. Matthew Curry, James Kaufman, both involved with that one. Let's see what happens here with our FEG PC.net replay. It looks like McCullough might have come down. That's a hard one to call. But McCullough's going to be involved. The number 51, Matthew Curry, involved. And I believe James Kaufman lightly involved with that one. But what a rough start so far to the championship as they already go for a wild ride. So Jesse Bobo still on track. Kenneth McCullough Jr. not on track. Not sure if he disconnected or what may have happened there. Now McCullough, he was one of our chase drivers, so now you've got Matthew Curry who came into pit lane. He's still out on track. William Lothar, he's in second. He had internet problems. Chad Ross is currently leading the race. But now we are down to 3 so far tonight. Matthew Curry, the number 51, he's in pit lane trying to get some repairs done on the number 51 machine to get back out there and maybe have a shot at it, because right now it might be a 2-pony rodeo. It's Chad Ross, William Lothar out front, our 2 championship contenders. What an odd start to a championship round as we see calamity happening already. So Matthew Curry is going to get back on track number 51 after a 43-second pit stop. But Curry, unfortunately, number 51 is going to have a long way to go tonight to try and get back up there and win the championship. He does have a relatively clean race car. It was a long pit stop to get all the damages repaired on the number 51. As poor William Lothar on the high side of your screen still has internet issues, blinking in and out. We're going to get them formed up once more, double file, and get ready to send them back out on track. But man, what a rough start as Kenneth McCullough Jr. has to head to the haulers just a little bit early, having those issues with that big crash. And hate to see it, one of the fan favorites involved in an incident early on tonight, unable to compete for the championship. It's Chad Ross, William Lothar, 2 championship contenders. They're on the front row. The green flag is out, and away they go. Keep an eye on Matthew Curry, the number 51 machine. He was involved in that early crash, that lap 1 incident. Is Curry going to have a fast race car after sustaining damage and coming into pit lane for 44 seconds? Or is Chad Ross, William Lothar going to be able to check out here as Ross currently has the lead over William Lothar? Lothar is going to follow close in tow. Now, Matthew Curry's maybe not in too terrible shape here if he does have a relatively quick race car. Everyone's going to be, for the most part, single file and just kind of clicking off laps, getting down to a fuel run. But Matthew Curry, I think we've got problems with number 51 as he's already falling off pace. But look at this, William Lothar, Chad Ross, hints at going side by side. And then drop back single file, playing it smart, not wanting to let that pack behind them catch up and make anything happen. Matthew Curry, you're third out of 4 drivers that were in the Chase championship here tonight. 51 falling off the pace very bad. He is 2.5 seconds off the race leader, Chad Ross, William Lothar. Ross puts down the fastest lap of the race that last time by a 42.56. And I believe that might be Jose Medina. You see charging down the apron, trying to make something happen. He's going to come up in front of Jesse Bobo. All these guys playing it safe. But that middle pack is going to get very exciting very quickly. That's Jose Medina. He's fending off Jesse Bobo and Stephen Page. Page able to get around Jesse in the number 4 machine. And we can't stress this enough. Even though there's several drivers out here tonight that are not in the Chase Championship, they all are still searching for that win. So you can see Jose Medina still charging hard, the number 24 machine. He's trying to catch up to William Lothar in the number 47. So right now, first and second, your 2 Chase Championship drivers. That's Chad Ross, William Lothar. They're both battling for that overall championship win to bring home the grand prize. But Jose Medina in the number 24 machine is hungry. He wants that win tonight if he can help it. Now, all these guys are very respectful of each other. Nobody wants to push too hard and possibly ruin a championship that they are not involved with. So you may see Medina playing it a little bit cautiously as he gets up to William Lothar in second or Chad Ross up front. But he's got to keep an eye out. Jesse Bobo, the number 4 machine, looks to the inside line. Medina barely love taps the wall. And we've got internet problems across the board. That was Lothar and Bobo you saw with the big blinks. I'm not sure if that might be an iRacing server issue we're having tonight, or maybe these guys are getting storms wherever they may be from. Chad Ross out front. He does a 39.49 his last time by. William Lothar glued to his bumper. Lothar's very, very smart. He's going to follow Ross around as long as he has to. And then once the laps start winding down to a close, then you can expect to see the Canadian, the lone forward on track right now, owned by William Lothar. He may make something happen later in the run, but now it is a game of cat and mouse, seeing where your competitor is gaining a little bit of time, what lines he might be taking, and possibly even trying to force your competitor to burn up too much tires. Now with this small grid and only being, at this point, a 2-car chase run, we saw Kenneth McCullough Jr. involved in a lap 1 crash. Matthew Curry, our other chase driver, sustaining heavy damage. He's about 13 seconds back from the leaders right now. You can expect to see Curry out there just clicking off laps as best as he can and praying for a caution to try and get that number 51 machine repaired in pit lane. But the field starting to get spread out as 4 drivers are all running almost single file up here at the front. I don't believe that Curry is going to get lucky enough for that caution. Right now up front is Chad Ross, William Lothar, Jose Medina, your top 3. And some of the guys out here tonight still searching for their first win. You've got Chad Ross. He has 1 win so far this season. You've got William Lothar still chasing his first win. That's the number 47 machine. William Lothar, the Canadian on track, running 2nd place. He's searching for that first win this season. Jose Medina in 3rd place, also looking for his first win. So if there's anything that we've seen from the show so far tonight, is anything can happen here at this championship round. But I think what's going to be happening here tonight is everybody takes it very easy, clicks off a whole lot of laps, and plays it safe. No one wanting to do anything risky too early on in a run. So it's going to be a wait-and-see game from all of their competitors. Who's going to hold on to it the longest? Is Lothar going to sit behind Chad Ross the entire fuel run here and wait for Ross to be the first one, or will you see the 47 may make something happen? If I was a betting man, I believe they're going to run single file until the fuel starts to sputter in these race machines. Lothar does have a bit of advantage here. He's able to use a little bit less fuel than Chad Ross, but once again has a big, big blink. This may spell trouble for the Canadian and the number 47 machine, as he has got those intermittent connectivity issues. Trying to chase Chad Ross. Jose Medina currently in 3rd place. Wants to get up close to number 47, but he's a little bit hesitant. It just takes Lothar having 1 blip of connection, and Jose can find his car married to the inside of Lothar's, and that will spell disaster for everyone involved. Lothar still running strong. Now he moves to the high line, trying to pick up Jose Medina's draft. Medina says, no, sir, I want up towards the front. Looks back to the inside for Chad Ross. And everybody's shuffling all over the raceway here in Michigan. And man, these guys are running very, very close together. Between Chad Ross, your current race leader, and fourth place Stephen Page, less than half a second separates these four drivers. That's on board Jose Medina's beautiful number 24 Tecate machine, trying to do his best to stay out there and stay with this lead pack. He wants that first win desperately. Even if he's not in the running for the grand prize tonight, he still wants that first win for the Cup Series on his record, as he's staying right in tow with William Lothar and Chad Ross. Look at the shuffling going on up here. Not sure if we're seeing alternative lines start to develop, or maybe guys trying to shake the draft and disrupt their friends a little bit. As we very briefly look at going 2 wide, 2 rows deep. Medina thinks better of it, drops back in line from behind William Lothar's number 47. Medina always looking at that inside line, see if he can get a little bit of speed, but I think once he falls out of the draft after your first and second place drivers, loses a little bit of time. Now he may be trying to shake some draft work as well, trying to shake off Stephen Page, the number 7 machine, as Page has been right in tow with Medina all night long so far. And Stephen Page, your current 4th runner on track, as the similar story of the night, chasing his first win so far this season. His career best was a 2nd at Dover. Oh, here we go. Now we're going to go 2 wide. Jose Medina leading the charge in the inside line. He's got Page with his support. That's going to be Matthew Curry in the number 51 machine, who will go a lap down, another one of the chase contenders. So out of the 4 that started, we've got 1 with an early night in the paddock. And then we've got 1 who just went a lap down, because it's Chad Ross, William Lothar up front. And it looks like Lothar's going to get shuffled out of line here, allowing Medina to take 2nd place. Page will take 3rd, while Chad Ross continues out on track, now leading this race. Or still leading, I should say, as Lothar kind of got shuffled back a little bit there. Now, I'm not sure if that's strategy we're seeing out of the number 47, if maybe he's thinking, all right, if Chad comes into pit lane, Chad being the number 38 machine, your current race leader, another Cup Chase competitor, will that give the number 47 more time to see what his competition's doing? That way he won't have to rely on his very quick reaction times if he's right to the bumper of Chad Ross. Because as we get about a quarter way through the race, nobody wants to come into pit lane and leave by themselves. Everybody wants at least 1 draft partner here. As it is a 4-car show up front, nobody, again, really does not want to come out by themselves. Even if you can pick up 1 other car here at Michigan, it will really help you out. Unless you have so much damage as we saw from Matthew Curry, the number 51 machine. They're still, I mean, so despite not having that many cars out here and then having an incident that took out several great drivers, these guys still put on a great show. We're seeing a little bit of cautious passing. Nobody wanted to burn up tires too early, too quick. As Page actually did the fastest lap time of the race his last time by with a 39.13, able to use that draft from all of his competitors to get a couple big runs going. as Medina still chasing that first win here tonight. Doing his best to put some work on Chad Ross, number 38 machine. Everybody being very, very careful here. Not trying to risk it and do anything too wild. Now, Jose Medina, he's number 24 machine, doing a great job out here. We mentioned he does not have a win yet so far this season, but he's been very consistent all season long. His career best so far this season was a second at New Hampshire, a very difficult track to make his way around. So going to be interesting to see if the number 24 machine can finally get a win here at the Cup Series. Always a lot of fun to talk to all these drivers in and out of the booth, even when they're not in the podium booth. We're hanging out with all of our friends out there, and we are going to initiate the pit cycle here tonight. And look at that. William Lothar, number 47, the lone car that stays out. How is this going to play out for the Canadian, who is still having terrific internet problems? He's going to bring it in behind his competitors, but that means he's going to leave the pit lane all by his lonesome. Looks like everybody in and out of pit lane relatively quickly. Chad Ross, Stephen Page, Jose Medina all coming in together. They both took quick pit stops, opting not to take 4 tires and get back out there as quickly as they can. Are we going to see Lothar take 4 tires and try and change something up? As once he makes his way around, James Kaufman, number 5, will briefly be our race leader here tonight. Kaufman currently with about a 4.2 second lead over second place Chad Ross, but Ross is going to be coming hard and fast trying to make his way up here. And we've got 70 laps left to go in tonight's main event. James Kaufman comes in. Chad Ross will take over the race lead. He's got a 3.1 second gap over Stephen Page in second and a 3.5 second gap over William Lothar. So are we going to see Page, Lothar, and Medina working together to get back up towards the front and challenge Chad Ross, number 38? Or is Chad Ross going to be able to lead the rest of this race uncontested? I think he will eventually get a little bit of company here. As William Lothar, number 47 machine, was about 2/10 faster than Ross his last lap. You can see him on the far right corner of your screen. That's Stephen Page, William Lothar trying to charge back up front. We still have a long way to go. It's going to be a tire-saving game for some of these competitors, not want to cook off tires too much too early on. As Chad Ross going to comfortably sit out front, just clicking off some laps here today, making it happen. Now Chad Ross, he's one of the few drivers out here this season that have a win for the FEG PC Premier Cup Series. He was able to score that win at New Hampshire. He's been consistently in the top 5 all season long. Out of 9 starts, he has 7 top 5s, 8 top 10s. His average finish is about a little over 4th place. Now Chad Ross going to use some of this lap traffic to his advantage. That's James Kaufman, that was number 25 machine. Yeah, that is James Kaufman. So expect to see Ross trying to use that draft every now and then, even if he's not actively pushing a driver. He's going to swing in front of lap traffic, try and get them up to him a little bit, and maybe put down just a little bit average faster lap time. Right now, Ross is about 3.6 seconds ahead of second place Stephen Page. William Lothar, the other Chase competitor, appears to have left the raceway with internet problems. So right now, Chad Ross is in the best shape he possibly could to bring home the win and the championship. A huge upset for William Lothar. I guess you technically still have Matthew Curry out on track right now, the number 51 machine. Curry with a heavily damaged race car. He's about 3 laps down as it sits, 2 laps down. He's out there with a damaged race car. The Toyota having a rough time tonight, but most importantly, he is out there. He's trying to circulate, and as we know, championships, anything can happen out here on the raceway. And he can quickly find himself having a bit of good luck if he sees number 38, Chad Ross, have a bit of bad luck. Chad Ross putting on an absolute clinic out here tonight, just rocking and rolling. We'll be right back. While we're doing that, we're going to let you ride on board with Chad Ross, number 38 machine. William Lothar able to return to the raceway, but I'm not sure if he's going to have enough time to get back up there. These guys, several of these guys are going to be praying for a caution that just might not come, but we'll let you take a lap on board with Chad Ross for just one moment. We'll be right back. And we are back. Chad Ross still has about a 4.2 second gap over second place Stephen Page. Jose Medina, he finds himself about 2.5 seconds back from Page. Medina currently third on track, still chasing for his best result of this season. But right now it is the Chad Ross show, the number 38, doing a fantastic job just clicking them off, making it happen. And we're about 9 laps away from the halfway point of tonight's feature event, this Michigan Championship, where it has been all sorts of exciting. We've seen 3 of the 4 chase drivers have a very rough night. Chad Ross's last time by a 40.35 compared to Page with a 47.4 and Medina with a 40.43. Chad Ross getting closer and closer to the halfway mark, trying to get close to that season championship. It's been an exciting season all the way around. It was 10 races that will be decided tonight. I don't believe these guys have ran a Cup Series in a little while. So it's always great to see the FEG and PC guys come together. They run trucks on Monday, and they run Cup cars on Wednesdays. Chad Ross, he's been strong all season long. He's had a couple of rough weeks. He's got several fifth place finishes, not where he wanted to be. His worst was at Daytona, where he finished 11th, involved in a couple of incidents. So good to see Ross out there still charging hard. That's been the name of the game. All these guys, very clean, very smooth racers. And always a great time covering all of their events. Let's check on Stephen Page, number 7 machine. He's out there kind of by himself, just a little way back. You've got Jose Medina, Jesse Bobo trying to catch up to number 7 machine. Now Medina and Bobo are going to link up in the draft. That's going to allow them to get a little bit closer every time they go around this raceway. But can Page hold on to second place here tonight, number 7? He is up 4 spots from where he originally started. And he finds himself about 5.2 seconds back from Chad Ross. Jose Medina, the Tecate sponsor number 24, an absolute favorite from drivers, broadcasters, and fans alike. Out there charging hard in the number 24 Tecate sponsored Chevrolet. He's up 5 spots from where he started tonight, able to keep that machine clean and keep charging up front. He is trying to whittle away at a 2.11 second gap that Stephen Page currently holds over the number 24 machine. As our top two drivers, Chad Ross, Stephen Page, running very, very smooth all night long. And while we do have two chase drivers still out there in the hunt, it is only one on the lead lap. That is Chad Ross, your current race leader. He's going to do his best to at least make it to the halfway mark, leading the most laps, leading the race, and leading the points chase. Medina's last time by a 40.74. He's losing a little bit of time to Stephen Page, the number 7 machine. But that could be tactics, trying to pick up Jesse Bobo in the number 4 to work together and get that draft to try and catch up to Page and Ross. Right now, Ross has a 7, we'll call it an 8-second advantage over third place Jose Medina. So that is actually that's actually James Kaufman that is following Jose Medina around. Kaufman finds himself a lap down from Medina, but just trying to stay in the show the best way he possibly can. Maybe give a little bit of a push to his friend and teammate as Jesse Bobo, the 4th place driver, will bring it into pit lane. That should allow Kaufman to gain at least one more position here at the Michigan Raceway. As always, I'd appreciate all of our friends, fans, and family that tune in every week to support their favorite drivers. We see a lot of familiar faces on Monday and Wednesday supporting their drivers in both the Truck and the Cup Series here at FEGPC.net. And we'd also like to thank everybody. We have now hit 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube. So thank you so much to everybody across the world that tunes in and makes these shows so much better. We couldn't do it without you guys at home cheering everyone on, so thank you guys ever so much. And we look forward to providing all of our favorite leagues broadcasting all year round, never missing any of the action, always pushing it out 1080p, 60 frames a second. And we have a whole lot of fun here at the FEG at PC.net Cup Series. Watching our favorite guys go round and around. Chad Ross has passed the halfway mark. He's got a 6.5 second lead over second place Stephen Page. Now we saw Ross initially pit on lap 28. Is he going to stretch it out to around that lap 56 mark? Or we can see a little bit different strategy from the number 38 driver as he has a very big lead over the rest of the field. Ross is about 1 full second off of his best lap time here today. No, actually, he's much faster than that. He is 0.6 seconds off his best lap time. So his best lap time was set with fresh tires in the draft, but now he's out there pushing air all by himself, not having any worries. Just clicking them off, hitting his marks, and cruising at this point. Ross just clicking off the laps here tonight, and he's well past the halfway mark. Stephen Page is getting a little bit faster here as the run progresses. He's 6.7 seconds off your leader, Chad Ross. As a reminder, Ross is the lead car in the Chase Championship, and he's the lead car on track for that chase as well, looking to be in the favorite spot to try and bring it home here at the end. The only other chase driver, you got 2 chase drivers on track right now. You've got Matthew Curry in the 51 and William Lothar in the 47. Lothar finds himself at about a 4-lap disadvantage. Matthew Curry is 3 laps down. Curry took heavy damage early on when Kent McCullough Jr., our fourth chase driver, was involved in a lap 1 incident, sending him back to the hauler very early onto the night. On lap 1, his chase was ruined. So now it is all Chad Ross. It is his show to win or lose as Stephen Page brings it into pit lane. That'll allow Jose Medina to move up to second. Jose Medina still staying out. Chad Ross coming in. So these guys are going to come in on that lap 56. Now let's see. Jesse Bobo, currently fourth on track, has not come in since lap 49. So he should be able to stretch it out just a little bit here. Now, if we're doing our math right here in the booth, that means Jesse Bobo will be able to stretch it out to about lap 77 before he has to come in. But he's having a little bit of connectivity issues as well. That's kind of been the story of the night for some of our drivers as we wait for Jesse Bobo to try and return back to the racetrack. As I believe that is not good. All right, Bobo able to get back out on track safe and sound. Chad Ross is going to hold on to the race lead here. Jose Medina has whittled away that gap to 2.9 seconds. So Medina in second, a little bit closer as Ross did opt to take 4 tires and a full tank of gas that last time by. Medina now he's about 3.3 seconds back. I'm not sure if that 2-tire stop is going to work to his advantage here at Michigan. It seems like it's been fairly easy on the tires for all of these guys. So Chad Ross out front, just clicking off laps. We'll see what his last time by is, a 40.02, so about 0.8 of a second off of his best lap of the race. So Chad Ross is clicking off lap times. He was about 0.6 of a lap faster than Jose Medina their last time by, as Ross is clicking off very smooth and consistent 40 flats right now. Let's see what Medina does his next time by. Medina drops a 40.52, so about a half second slower than race leader Chad Ross. Then we have to go further back in the field. You've got Matthew Curry, number 51. He is still 2 laps down. Curry finds himself 2 laps down from race leader and Cup Chase competitor, number 38, Chad Ross. Curry also ahead of William Loza, number 47. So, man, such bad luck for some of the chase drivers here tonight. James Coffin, number 5, in there with a very long pit stop. He's been in his booth for over 40 seconds. I'm not sure if he may have had some sort of penalty there or maybe trying to get some repairs on the racetrack, but James Coffin, number 5, is going to be in there for quite a while. Chad Ross with a 40.16 his last time by. Medina with a 40.55. Medina, he's got at least 1 second place so far this season, but doing a great job staying out there, being consistent, always having a lot of fun on and off the track, hanging out with his competitors. Medina doing a great job. We've got about 37 laps left to go in tonight's main event. Medina is about 6 seconds back from race leader Chad Ross. He's about 0.4 of a lap slower than Ross. And Medina, he only took 2 tires his last pit stop compared to Ross, who took 4 fresh Goodyears and a full tank of gas. James Kaufman was able to get back out on track, but he was in his pit stall for 54 seconds. Kaufman still running 4th on track, staying out there, trying to make something happen. Take a look at Jesse Bobo on the number 4, that great wide-angle shot here in Michigan. He is going to catch up to William Lowe to the fast game, number 47. And man, the internet problems from Bobo. We've seen that from Lothar and Bobo here tonight. They must be neighbors or something on the same ISP, as they're having big problems trying to get it hooked up. Lothar, he had that big internet problem early on tonight, and he actually left the raceway for several laps. So good to see him get back out there. Matthew Curry has moved up to 5th. Lothar currently 6th on track. They are almost 4 or 5 laps down from race leader Chad Ross at this point. We're going to check on Chad Ross out front, number 38 machine, still charging hard. He's slowed down a fair amount here. I'm not sure if tire wear or maybe just taking it easy, trying to do a little bit of fuel saving, number 38 machine. His last time by a 40.27. He's dropped about 0.3. We know Ross is good for a whole lot of consistent low 40s here in Michigan, but maybe playing it safe at this point. No point in really charging hard, trying to cook off those tires as he finds himself with a 7-second gap over second place. Always good to see old Jay Dargert tuning in, the fan favorite. He's out here tonight rooting on Ross and Medina, cheering on all of his friends from Virginia. So always great seeing Dargert, even when he's not on track, one of our favorite guys to talk to. Even when he's just hanging out in the pit wall, cheering on his friends. A great guy, a great competitor. Always a shame we don't see the number 57 machine out there tonight, but still cheering on all of his friends here at the FEG PC Cup Series. We've said it 1,000 times. All these guys run Mondays together. They run Wednesdays together, and they're frequently on Discord, burning laps together throughout the week. So good to see the family and the camaraderie here at the FEG PC Series. Good clean racing, a chance to win a little bit of money. "30 laps left to go until the championship is decided." Chad Ross was still quite the lead, but we've seen things happen here before at the FEGP Series. All it takes is one bad pit stop, one lapse of momentary judgment, and you find yourself hitting a wall. Or we've seen it several times here tonight where internet has been the biggest evil of the race. Pretty much effectively taking Lothar out of the championship just with his major disconnect. Chad Ross, it's extending that lead over second place Jose Medina. He's been about at consistently two-tenths of a second faster, all the way up to a half second faster than almost everyone out here tonight. So Chad Ross putting on an absolute clinic in the number 38 as he's getting ready to be about 3/4 of the way through tonight's event. The laps are winding down. When are we going to see Chad Ross make his final pit stop of the night? We believe he can stretch it all the way out to lap 84 before he needs fuel based on his previous pit stops. So is he going to come a little bit earlier so he can try and hang it all the way out in case we do have the odd caution that may extend his laps? I don't believe we will after how things have started to stretch out here tonight. But it is 26 laps to go here at Michigan for the championship round. Chad Ross, the dominant race car out here tonight, the number 38 machine. The overall race leader, he is the Cup championship. Right now he's the fastest car on track still in the championship. So Ross out there just clicking them off, enjoying the moment of the number 38 machine, but he knows, hey, anything can happen. We do believe he has one pit stop left for tonight's race. And he'll be very, very careful all the way through, not wanting to make any mistakes. So Chad Ross can bring it in for his final pit stop of the night. Let's see how many tires he takes in number 38 machine. Does he opt for the full 4 tires? I think he will. No, it looks like it's just going to be left sides only. Ross in and out very quickly with an 8.5 second pit stop. That'll have Jose Medina in the lead just for a moment here, as Medina expected to come in the next time by. So Medina, he's going to come in and out for his pit cycle. Jesse Bobo will be your race leader. Chad Ross in second. But we know Bobo can stretch it out a little bit longer. He's expected to come in around lap 86 or so before he has to come in. And oh, we almost have a moment. That could have been way, way worse, and that would be a late caution that could have really shaken some things up. Jesse Bobo having the internet issues as well. So with 23 laps to go, it's going to be Jesse Bobo who's going to be able to hold on to at least lap 86 before he needs to come in for fuel. But I believe the number 4, he's going to come in now, maybe go for a bit of an undercut so he can make it to the end. That'll allow Chad Ross to take over the race lead. Chad Ross can get around. I believe that's William Lothar, number 47 machine. Unfortunately, putting Lothar another lap down here tonight. Lothar having such bad luck with those internet issues. He's going to allow Ross to get by relatively quickly and not have any problems. Let's see, Chad Ross might play it safe, not wanting to get too close to Lothar as the laps are winding down. Chad Ross taking it nice and easy, not having any problems. And what is happening to Chad Ross? There we go. We had a bit of a problem there. I'm not quite sure what that was. That was very, very odd. It looked like Ross came to the total stop on the racetrack. So I'm not quite sure what would have happened there. So that was a bit of a scary moment there. It's 20 laps to go. That was probably one of the oddest things I've ever seen. Ross's last time by a 46.92 has slowed down quite a bit out here tonight. He's 7 seconds slower than what he was running earlier. What is Chad Ross doing right now? I'm not sure. Maybe he has a mechanical? It's 18 laps to go. It looks like he has let Jose Medina by. I'm very confused by what we're seeing here. Is Chad Ross trying to do some primetime fuel saving? Or is he trying to push his buddy Jose Medina to the first win of his season? I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. I think Chad Ross is checking up and following in tow behind Jose Medina with 17 laps to go. So right now, Jose Medina, your race leader, clicking off laps. Number 24, we've said earlier, Medina has not had a win all season long. So is Chad Ross pushing his friend and teammate, the number 24 machine, further up in the field in the final race of the Cup Series? Or are we seeing some sort of strategy that I don't think I've ever seen before? So yeah, it's still going to be Jose Medina up front, Chad Ross running second. Well, let's see what they are this time by Jose Medina with a 40.28 compared to Ross with a 40.37. It's 14 laps left to go in the championship. Right now, your race leader, Jose Medina, is not in the chase. He is out there racing for glory here tonight, while Chad Ross is leading the chase, and he's the lead chase driver out on track. So even though he's in second, he is in position to bring home the grand prize here tonight. Then you've got third place Jesse Bobo in the number 4 machine. He's about 24 seconds back in third. And there's only 3 drivers on the lead lap here tonight doing their best to keep chugging along. Some of these guys hoping for a million. Both Matthew Curry and William Lothar hoping something is going to happen to Chad Ross on 38 to give them the opportunity to get back up front. We've got a report from our pit lane reporter, Jay Dargert. He's saying that Chad Ross and Jose Medina are doing their best to put on their own shows. That's why he saw Ross check up a little bit. He wants to bang doors with Jose Medina, number 24 machine. Doesn't want to run by himself up here. So with 12 laps left to go, it's going to be Chad Ross, Jose Medina putting on a show for everyone at home, doing it for the fans and always having a great time. So it's Chad Ross and his friend Jose Medina out front, putting on a great show, doing their best to entertain all you fans from across the world. And we appreciate our pit lane reporter, Jay Darger, giving us the inside scoop. The number 57 machine unable to make it to the track here tonight. But always ready to see the number 38, Chad Ross, number 24, Jose Medina, doing their best to make something, have a lot of fun out there together. And that's what it's all about here at the FEG PC.net series. As now Medina's going to dive to the inside line, trying to cross the start-finish line. See if he can get a better drive than Chad Ross going into turn 1. Now Medina, I believe he took 4 tires the last time he came in on lap 76. So he has a little bit fresher rubber than Chad Ross in the 38. But who's going to have it here at the end? Chad Ross with a 40.4 his last time by. Medina with a 43.5. Let's see what it updates this time by. And they're running almost identical times. Ross with a 40.4, Medina with a 40.44. Medina's going to go to the inside line in turn one. It's 9 laps to go for this final shootout. Medina goes to the inside line of Chad Ross through 3 and 4. Who's going to have the better drive coming out on the start-finish line straight? Is it going to be Medina and the number 24, or is it going to be Ross, number 38? It looks like Medina has a pretty good drive out of the corner, able to hold that inside line. He will get another lap led here in Michigan, but here comes Chad Ross, 8 laps to go. And they're going to keep swapping back and forth, trying to make something happen. Man, these guys put on a great show together. It's Medina out front. Here comes Ross to the inside line. They've been going back and forth for the last 10 laps, putting on a great show here tonight. Medina is on the right side of your screen. Now it's the left side. That's the Ducati sponsor, 24. Chad Ross, number 38, the black and baby blue, goes the inside line, hits him with a little bit of a slide job. Jose Medina still trying to work on the back of the number 38 machine to catch him up here. Chad Ross doing a great job of the number 38 machine, holding it wide. And these guys putting on a great show. It's going to be Chad Ross in front. Jose Medina trying to catch up as quickly as he can. Now it's going to be Medina the inside line against Chad Ross. It's going to be 4 laps to go once they cross the line. Ross really hanging it out on that high line, trying to carry as much speed as he possibly can down the start-finish line straight. Medina's been running the low line all night long, trying to make the track as small as he possibly can. They're side by side going into turn 1. Medina will once again have the preferred line, absolutely hanging out the number 24, but here comes Ross in the 38, trying to slingshot his way away from Jose. Once again, side by side down the backstretch. It looks like Ross has a bit of a run here going into 3, but Medina will still have the inside line. They are running identical, nose to nose. Man, what a great shot coming out of 3, going to turn 4. They're going to go into the start-finish line straight. It'll be 3 laps to go here on the line. Medina out front, Ross second. Oh, these guys are absolutely hanging out. Chad Ross getting all over the bumper, trying to make something happen. Medina still up front, getting a good hearty shove from Chad Ross. White flag will fly this time by. White flag is out as Jose Medina out front, Chad Ross in second. These guys have not been afraid to use the bumper so far tonight. You might see a little bit of a bump and run come into play as Jose Medina doing his best to fend off the number 38. What is expected to be your series champion here tonight. They're bobbing, they're weaving, trying to break the draft. Medina's all over the racetrack. But here comes Chad Ross, going to charge it in deep into turn 3. He's on his bumper going into 4. Oh, they have a bit of a moment. And it looks to me like Medina is going to have it at the line here today. But the story of the night has got to go to Chad Ross, number 38. He will be crowned our season champion. Well done. So that'll be Jose Medina out front, Chad Ross second, Jesse Bobo third. As these guys did a great job out there tonight putting on a show, as Jose Medina is going to burn it down. The number 24 Tecate sponsored race car. And great job from all of our competitors. Well done to Medina, getting his first win of the season. These guys put on a spectacular show here tonight. Number 51, Matthew Curry, he's out there having a great time. Chad Ross, he's burning it down to 38. All the usual suspects are out and doing a great job. So we're trying to get our drivers up into the podium interview. As Medina put down, there we go. He paid for all the tires and he's going to use all the tires here at Michigan. And then he uses up a motor as well. So we're trying to get our drivers up here into the podium booth. And there's Chad Ross burning it down in the number 38 on victory lane. Our season championship winner here tonight for the FEG PC Cup Series. Up in the booth, we got Jose Medina, the number 24 machine, winning tonight at Michigan. The first win of the season. You've got to be excited, my friend. Jose, you got your ears on?
Yes, sir, I do.
There we go.
Yeah, I'm here, baby.
There's Jose, bringing home to the top box. A great showing tonight. I know you and Ross had a whole lot of fun. And you're able to keep that number 24 Tecate-sponsored Chevrolet clean all night. Is this how you expected the championship round to go for you tonight, Jose? Jose, you got to press the button to make the words come out.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Oh, I was looking forward with Matt Curry and Chad Ross to win this race. I'm a team player, and, you know, I got lucky, and I came in first place. But Chad won the championship. Congratulations, Matt Curry, to a great season. McCullough, awesome. Great season also. Lawther, okay. Yeah, great season.
Well, great job out there, man. Always a great time having you up here in the podium booth with me. Are you going to be running whatever the Cup Series is in the future? Are you going to plan on maybe another Wednesday night here with FEG PC, depending on what the league owner Jeff puts on? Or I know we're going to see you in the Truck Series, but what else is in store for you?
Yeah, I'm hoping everything works out and we do it again. It's all up to Jeff, and we see what goes on for the next segment.
Well, always a pleasure, my friend. Congratulations, put on the top spot of the podium tonight, and always a pleasure talking to you. Well, I forgot, Jose, before I let you sign off, who would you like to thank out there that may be supporting you on and off the track?
Definitely my teammates, my Chad Ross. I got Matt Curry, Stephen Page, Eric Parks. I got who else do I have? Oh, Jay, and of course my family and sponsors. I would like to give thanks to is Tecate, of course. Drink a beer for me, guys, and I take a tequila shot too while you're at it. And also, let's give Derek Fulton a shout out for doing these paint schemes for us. And who else? Oh yeah, I almost forgot him. Jay, no Jeff Scott. Thank you, sir, for the awesome season, and I'll hopefully next season will be a lot better. And of course, you, James. Can't forget you, James. I hope you come back also. We need you.
I'll absolutely be here as long as the FEG PC guys will keep having me back. This is a very large, dysfunctional family that I always have a lot of fun broadcasting, and you're a prime example, my friend. Always a great time, and good job out there tonight.
Well, you got my vote there, James. You got my vote, brother.
That was race winner Jose Medina bringing it in on the top spot of the podium, but Chad Ross, the man of the hour, number 38 machine, winning this segment here at the FEG PC Cup Series. Now, Chad, that's going to be a tough podium interview to stop here tonight.
Yeah, I don't think I got nothing for that. So congratulations to Jose on the race. And, yeah, I guess I pulled it out.
Okay.
So, and I got lucky with, that first lap wreck, took a couple of them out, and then Lowther's internet went out, I guess. So I had it wrapped up.
Yeah, you really hate to see that. I mean, 3 out of 4 of our chase drivers had a lot of bad luck, and I mean, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good as you're the lone car in the chase still on the lead lap. I mean, it's been a great season all night long, or all season long, excuse me. Is this something you planned on winning single-handedly at the end of the year, or were you just pumped to be up here and at least be in contention as we came into the final round?
Well, I mean, I felt good about making the final round, and we don't have some of the heavy hitters that have been in here killing us on the other series, so it was let me have a shot at it. So, like I said, I got lucky that they kind of handed it to me there, but I'll take it.
Yeah, whatever it takes, my friend. But Chad, you did a great job all season long. It's been a pleasure. You watch get faster and faster, and especially when the cards fall in your favor. Before we let you sign off, cash in that big old paycheck and pop the champagne. If you'd like to give a shout out to any friends, family, sponsors, the floor is wide open for you, my friend.
Well, really, man, just thanks to really all the guys all the teammates, all the guys that Jose named. With Steven and Matt tonight, and Jay showing up, and all the other guys that raced with us, Eric and the other ones. So thanks to you and Jeff for putting this on, and hope to see you guys next time.
Always a pleasure, my friend. Great job out there all season long and bringing it home at the very end with the championship. It's a big family here at FEG PC, and everybody's cheering for each other, and it's great to see such a cool guy bringing it home at the end of the year.
Appreciate it, man.
Always a pleasure. Well, my friends, that is going to do it for the FEG PC Cup Series Segment 1. As Chad Ross, the number 38 machine, is going to bring home the championship and the big old paycheck. Jose Medina bringing home his first win at the very tail end of the championship. But well done to all these drivers. They put on a spectacular show all season long. As always, I'd like to thank the guys over at FEGPC.net for putting this show on. And on behalf of Team Goon Squad Broadcasting, I'm wishing you all a great and safe evening. We'll see you next Monday as we cover the FEG PC Cup Series, and we'll hope to see you back next season. Have a great night, everyone.